Hey guys, this is Diva from So Fraiche. Today the team are at the Pavilion Hotel with Danny Lambo, the owner. We're going to do a quick interview and find out a bit more about him and his business. So to begin with, can you please just kind of tell us how you came up with the idea of starting a hotel? Like, go straight back to the beginning.
Well, it's a long way back,
Okay.
but if you've got time, I'm ready to tell you.
Okay, go for it.
So, I'd never planned in my life to become a hotelier. Pretty much all my careers just kind of, they came about by chance. It goes back to when I first started at school. I was in band at school when I was 16 years old. Basically, there was two of us. It was my friend on guitar and me, and the MTV Unplugged scene was big at the time. So on the weekends, we used to go around Soho to any kind of pubs that would take us just to get a live performing experience. So it all happened very quickly. After about 6 weeks, we were playing in a pub on Dean Street, and there was a Japanese guy in the audience. There was about 20 people there. And after the show, he came up to us. He said, "Hey, I like your style. I like the way you play. Let me buy your drink." He bought us a drink. So what do you do? Basically, he was a trainee producer for Sony Records in Japan.
Okay.
And one of the side jobs that his boss at Sony had given him was to find an unsigned UK band,
Right.
produce some hits for them, bring them to Japan, and make them big in Japan. So, you know, I left and I went to Japan.
Have a good day.
There were two of us in the band, me and my friend from school. It was he'd come up with the name, and there was always a little jealousy element in it. The lead singer always gets the most attention in the band, and he didn't like that fact. You know? So the argument started pretty much before we'd even, on the plane flying over to Japan,
Okay.
you know, like arguments had started about which direction we were going to take. Because then there was this rift between me and Richard. When you're a touring band, you spend out of the 24 hours in the day, you do a 1 hour rehearsal in the afternoon, 2 hour show in the evening. The other 21 hours of the day, you're just in hotels. You know, we were living in hotels, and because your interviews were in hotels, and because I wasn't hanging out with him, my friends and my family became everyone in the hotel, the workers in the hotel. Finally, we had a big bust up, me and Richard, after 3 years, and I just quit the band. I was in breach of contract. I just got out. I was 20 years old. I'd had enough. I got on a plane. I hadn't seen my family for 4 years. I got on a plane. I landed back in London, but I didn't know what to do. But I had a lot of money. I didn't have any qualifications because I'd left school without getting any. But I had a lot of money in the bank. The only thing I knew what to do was to run a hotel.
So where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
I have a passion for cars. I always have. When I was 10 years old, my dad took me to Harrods shopping, and I came outside and there was a white Lamborghini Countach parked outside, and I was just like, wow, my God, it was like a spaceship, and I was just staring at it. So I said, wow, I said, if I ever make any money, I'm gonna get myself one of those. So, you know, the gods were on my side, and I was fortunate enough to make some money. So when the first thing before I bought the hotel, even when I came back from Japan, was I bought a Lamborghini Diablo.
Wow.
So I set up a company called MBC, which is Millionaire Boys Club. It's a limited company, and I organise events for these guys, car events and special stuff. They pay me, go on road trips and stuff like that.
Do you get along well with them?
Yeah, so it's a hobby.
Or is it a business?
It's a business and a hobby. I can luckily say that. It's something I enjoy and I make money.
Good. Well, thank you very much for the interview. It was really great talking to you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Too.